Welcome back to Butterfly Beauty. This look is very reminiscent of vintage Hollywood Glam, complete with a smoky sultry eye and dark red lip. I have two exciting things to share with you. The first is my shipment came from Limelight by Alcone yesterday. I recently became a beauty guide with them. It's a brand new company. And I have to say I'm absolutely in love with the products that I have tried this far. I used 4 of them in the video today, so stay tuned for that. And second, my Butterfly Beauty blog will be launching very soon. I'm hoping by the time this video goes up, I will have my website and first blog post ready to go. I will let you know at the end of the video and talk to you about my blog. So let's get into this look. I started out priming my skin with the Dr. Brandt's Pores No More, and then to ensure that my lips were nice and hydrated, I went in with the Glam Glow Lip Treatment, which I'm really loving right now. To start the complexion, I'm going to be taking the Limelight by Alcone Waterproof Complete Concealer, and I'm going to be spot concealing the areas of my face that need that extra coverage. For foundation, I'm going to be using a mixture of the Nars All Day Weightless Luminous Foundation and the Cover Fix Custom Cover Drops, mixing them together on the back of my hand with my fingertips and then applying a light layer onto my skin, and then blending it out with a damp beauty blender to ensure that we have a nice seamless application. On the areas where there's discoloration and scarring still peeking through, I will be going in with a second layer of foundation and blending it out with my damp beauty blender. To conceal the darkness under my eyes and really brighten them, I'm using the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. And then to highlight the high points in my face, I'm going to be using the MAC Prolongwear Concealer. And you guessed it, blending it out with my damp beauty blender. I will then be using the concealer to draw a line from my earlobe to the corner of my mouth. This will really make our contour pop later. Moving on to concealing and highlighting my under eye area, blending that out, and then immediately going in to set that with the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder and Real Techniques Contour Brush. I'm using that same concealer to prime my lids for shadow and then setting that with the powder, and I also bring the powder onto my brows, and this will help the brow products go on a lot smoother. And then I'm going to be setting the rest of my face with that same powder, and I bring a generous amount of powder under my eyes to catch any fallout from our eyeshadow. Moving onto my brows, I start with spooling the brow hairs up and then use the Dip Brow Pomade and draw a line at the bottom of my brow, and then I'll spoolie the brow hairs down and draw a line at the top of my brow and then connect them, slightly fill them in and blend them out with the spoolie. And then I'll take the Brow Wiz in a lighter shade and slightly fill in the front part of my brow so I don't look like the evil queen in Snow White. And then to give us a nice brow bone highlight and really clean up that lower edge of our brow, I'm going to take a concealer and then slightly blend it out with my fingertip. Then I'll go set my brow hairs in place with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Now for the fun part, our sultry smoky eye. I'll be taking Lazarus on a Sigma E40 brush, and I'm going to be blending it through the crease. And then using a Smith 230 brush and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Smoke, I'm going to be concentrating this color in my lower crease, and we want a nice gradient effect of color from dark to light as we go up into the crease. I'm going to be using Lazarus on a Smith 253 brush, placing it on the inner third of my eye, and then I'll be taking Smoke with the Sigma E55 shader brush, and I'll be packing that onto the outer 2/3 of my eye and blending that into the crease to ensure that we don't have any harsh lines. And then taking Liberatus with the Smith 247 brush, I'm going to be swiping that through the crease to really amplify the gradient effect we're wanting to achieve in our eye look. Using Shacks to darken up our outer V and add that smoky drama, I'm stamping that onto my outer V and then working it through my crease with a dome-shaped pointed brush, and then blending that out to ensure that we don't have any harsh lines, and then building the pigment back onto our eyelid, and then using MAC's Shroom as an inner corner and brow bone highlight. I'm going to be tight lining with a L'Oreal black kohl liner, and then with a Smith 212 brush I'm going to be stamping out Smoke onto my lower lash line. And I originally went in with a purple liner on my lower waterline, but I changed my mind, went in with black, and now I'm swiping off the baking powder, and I took some Liberatus on a Sigma E30 pencil brush and I'm blending the smoke out, and then I'll be taking a clean fluffy brush and going back and blending out my lower lash line to ensure that there's no harsh lines. For eyeliner, I used the Limelight Perfect Eyeliner pen to give myself a thin winged look. And this eyeliner was really great because it allowed me to create a really thin line. So my eyeliner was a breeze, which never happens. And then I curled my lashes and used Limelight's Perfect Mascara. And just look at that volume. I was very much impressed. And then on my lower lashes, I used the MAC Giga Black Lash. Moving back to the complexion, I'm stippling some of MAC's Studio Fix Powder Foundation onto my cheeks and jawline to set it and to blur out those imperfections. And then I'm bronzing up my complexion with the Jane Iredale Powder Foundation in Suntan. And I'm going to be taking a small fluffy brush and contouring my nose. And then with that same brush, I'm going to be taking MAC's Sculpt and really carving out that contour line and further blending that out and building up the contour pigmentation with a Smith 112 brush. And I'm going to be bringing the contour shade onto my forehead and then onto my jawline as well. And none of my looks would be complete without my highlight. This is my first time using the Laura Gellar Baked Highlighter Duo in French Vanilla Portofino, and I placed it on the high points of my face, and I have to say, I liked it. For blush today, I used Limelight's number 6 blush and a Smith 118 brush. And this is a nice golden bronze shade. If you're a darker skin tone than me, you could definitely use this as a highlight. And then I finished off the look with some MAC's Fix Plus as always. And then for my dark red lip, I started off with lining my lips with MAC's Current Lip Liner, and then topped it off with NYX's Liquid Suede in Cherry Skies, which I have to say is a great dupe for MAC's Diva. I will be listing all products I used in this video in the description bar down below. For more information on the Limelight by Alcone products, please visit my website. And this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. And now I wanted to talk to you about my Butterfly Beauty vlog, which will complement my channel here on YouTube. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, and for the past several years I've been working in the field of mental health. I've decided to unite my two passions of helping individuals feel better about themselves and recover from the adversities that they've experienced in their lives and currently face. And my love and passion for makeup and skincare. My blog is going to focus on simple ways to boost your self-esteem and sense of well-being. Beauty starts from within, and I truly believe that you deserve to feel beautiful on the inside and the outside. I'll see you in my next one.